Guys, it's your girl Claudia Jordan, talk show host, model, actress, all the things. But listen, it's not about me. It's about my boy Nick Gallo, the guy you know. Make sure you support him and check him out.
What's up? It's Nick Gallo, Dale, the guy you know. I'm here with the talented, I just love you, Claudia
Oh,
Jordan.
thank you. Thanks, Nick. How you
How are
doing? You good?
you?
I'm good. I have not packed for Chicago yet. That's why I was just asking you about the weather because we're going to Indianapolis, then Chicago, then St. Louis, then Atlanta, and two cities in North Carolina. So I have to pack for all those cities in a row. So thanks for the weather report in Chicago.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you should be good. We've been lucking out lately, so you'll have a good time with the weather. That's
Last
one
time I was
plus
there
thing.
was like 5 degrees. Okay. So anything over like five, I'm like, okay, good. We're good now.
That's so funny. Well, what's bringing you here is games women play. And I wanted to ask you first, how were you approached for this role? Like, did you sought out it or did it come to you? How did it all come about?
No, my lawyer works with Jacarius, and I had interviewed Jacarius before on Fox Soul, so I knew of him, and I submitted something to him about I wanted him to take one of my plays on the road, and that's something I still want to ask him about. But yeah, there was like another play I was going to be a part of, and that didn't work out. So then they put me on this one, and I was like, all right, cool. Like many things in my life with work, things just tend to usually just fall into my lap. Like I didn't audition for it, I wasn't trying to get it. So to me, when it happens like that it makes me feel like it was meant to be. You know what I mean? Like I was supposed to
Definitely.
be there. It's been so fun. A lot of people in the cast, I know everyone on the cast pretty much. And it's just been amazing. Like we really, really get along, which not all plays can say that, okay? But
Yes.
with our play, we really get along. And so it makes it fun. I couldn't imagine being on the road with people I wasn't getting along with. I didn't like to be around, but we all go to dinner together. We go to clubs. I try to get them to go to the casino with me, but they be hating. They don't want to go sometimes. But we definitely break a lot of bread together and have a lot of meals together. And we've really gotten closer on the tour. So it's fun. And you can tell that reflects in the play, right? If you're
Hmm.
watching a play, a cast that doesn't really rock with each other, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna see like, you can tell there's a disconnect. But with us, you really see how much we like we're having fun too. It's not like work. It feels like it just feels fun.
That's awesome because, like you said, it really reflects in the actual play. Like, you could tell when there's some kind of tension or,
Yeah.
something going on. So that's awesome. These are all getting along and really, like you say, bonding and really building even like a family
Hmm.
over, just working together. So it's great to
Yeah.
hear. I wanted to ask you, could you tell me about your character and who you play? And did you get to choose your character or how'd that all go about?
No, they told me what it was when they made the offer. So I'm playing a messy talk show host. That's an instigator. Oh my God, how did I get that part? So, which is fun, So basically, it's a little a bit more of an exaggeration of who I already am. So, trying to get the tea and trying to like stir the pot a little bit. And the show actually opens up with the set of my talk show, Sandra Winslow. So when you get there, you're gonna see this like Sandra Winslow show, and you're gonna be like, wait, what? What is this? But I'm telling everybody. I know this is a black play, black cast, and y'all be thinking, oh, they're gonna start late because they're black folks. No, we start on time. And if you miss the first scene, which is my opening scene, you're gonna miss a lot of what the story is about. So I beg of you all, if the show says 7:30, get there at 7:15, 7:10. Give yourself time for parking. Make it 7 o'clock, okay? And if it's an 8 o'clock show you're coming to, get there at 7:30. Because if you miss the first part, you're gonna be a little confused. So I want you to like really get the full story because it's not a huge cast. It's like less than 10 of
Hmm.
us the entire show. So you miss a scene, you're gonna miss a lot. So yeah.
That's so awesome. You play a talk
Yes.
show like that,
Sandra Winslow.
right? That's how much more perfect could that be for you? Like,
Meant to be. Like I said, it's just meant to be.
yes. And you've hit so many cities so far. DC, Houston, Dallas,
LA,
LA,
Oakland, Detroit.
yes, Detroit. Like, which city, I guess, would you say has shocked you that you weren't expecting? And then what city have you enjoyed the most?
The city that shocked me the most was Los Angeles
Okay.
because I assumed because LA is used to celebrities and stars and plays. They get all the plays, all the concerts, the Beyoncés, the Jay-Z's, the Rihanna's, they get every big show. So we thought they're gonna be the most quiet audience. They're gonna be like, we're not impressed. We just seen Tom Cruise at the grocery store. They were so receptive, into it, loud, embraced us. I was shocked. Like Detroit was by far my favorite audience so far, but they all have been amazing. Detroit, first of all, the food was so good in Detroit. I think I gained 5 pounds, and y'all just wasted all my Ozempic money, okay? Because I was so mad that I could not stop eating in Detroit. Like the food was so good, and they took good care of us. Like restaurant owners were reaching out to us. We wanted to host the cast, so we were just going from restaurant to restaurant, eating all the food, having all the things, and we had a really good time. Shout out to Fixins, that restaurant, soul food restaurant owned by the basketball player, was right across from our hotel, so we were there like 5 times probably. But the audience was they were into it. They were loud and fun and boisterous. Like this is not a play where you just sit there and just watch. And at the end, no, we like when y'all are hooting and hollering, calling back, yelling, girl, don't you go there, whatever. We like all that stuff. No, you didn't. We love that. Like that helps us. And I don't know. Yeah, we've had some great audience, but I feel like Chicago is going to turn up for us. I really do.
Yeah, Chicago, we're pretty alive audience. We're pretty
Absolutely.
honest, I
Yeah.
feel.
Yes. I mean, I think Chicago is going to be right up there with Detroit. Like, I think y'all have good food, right? Don't y'all brag about saying y'all have the best pizza, y'all say?
We do have some of the best. I feel a lot of people hype on the deep dish. I think we
Hmm.
have the good like thin crust, to be
I like
honest,
thin
in my
crust.
opinion. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so
not
where do
big
I?
on the deep dish.
I'm not a deep dish girl either. Okay, so where do I go for deep dish? I mean, for a thin crust pizza in Chicago.
Thin crust, my favorite is Riccabeni's.
Ricky Benny's.
Riccabeni's, yeah,
Okay.
it's in the city still.
Okay.
It's not downtown, but it's literally like 5 minutes from downtown.
Okay, I'm about to check
And
them out.
they're known for their breaded steak sandwich as well. It's
Okay.
like number one in the city, like actually I think in the country. It's bomb. Try that out. Breaded steak sandwich
Okay.
from Riccabeni's and their pizza is
All right, now
bomb.
you said it,
A1.
Nick. So I'm taking your word on this, Nick. So okay, I'm gonna say Nick sent me when I get over there. Now, Flex
Yes.
Alexander, one of my castmates, he's thin, very lean in shape. This guy finds all the good restaurants for us, and I don't know where he puts all this food. So he's like our food critic, and we follow his lead and we go. So I'll get to suggest a restaurant this time in Chicago. I'm looking forward to this.
Yes, you definitely, yeah, try Riccabeni's. I'm telling you, it's a little bit of everything for everyone. If you want
Hmm.
hot wings, if you want regular fried chicken, if you want a roast, like they have it all.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's good. So the Met Gala was this past Monday.
Hmm.
It was the tailoring of Black excellence. I know that was the theme, which I loved. I wanted to ask you, Claudia, did you have a chance to check it out? Who were some of your favorites? What were your thoughts?
I saw some of it because I had to do some coverage on my show, Accidentally Informed on Wednesdays. Let's see.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna have to give props to Lauren Hill for showing up.
Yeah,
I mean, the fact
yes,
that she was there on time and didn't miss the red carpet, and she was so cool with it. And listen, I joke about it, but I just want to see her be great. She was pretty cool. Let me think. Who else did I like? I did not like Gail King's dress. I thought,
it was horrible.
what the hell happened, Gail? Like are you a clone? Did you go up in space and they switch you out, Gail? What's going on? Diana Ross, showstopper with that extravagant long trail. I always like Cardi B, although some people said they want to see more, but I like Cardi. I like that Cardi doesn't always have to be half naked with it. Who else did I like? Zendaya.
Yes.
She's always fly as hell. Like she is always
Hmm.
fly as hell. Domingo Coleman. Dame Damson Idris, he looked really good with the red. Like that's the first time I looked at him
Yes.
like he kind of fine. I never thought that before, but he kind of fine. He was fine that night.
Yeah, it was cool how he had the helmet on at first, and
Hmm.
it was like something they pulled off, and then it showed the
Yeah.
red, and I thought that was something unique, like it was a reveal,
Was he
because
in
you
a
can have
racing car too? I thought
yes,
first
it was like a racing car outfit with the helmet, and then the two like people next to him just ripped it off, and it was the red suit.
And he arrived in a racing car. So I thought Lewis Hamilton was in that car. So then I was like, oh shoot, that was pretty cool. Who did you like?
I thought Lewis Hamilton looked amazing.
Yeah,
I thought Rihanna, obviously,
of
she's like the
course.
queen of the Met. You know what I thought looked really dope? I really liked the look he was going for, Shabuzi.
Oh yeah, okay, with the pearls.
Uh, yeah, with the turquoise pearls things. I thought
Hmm.
that was really cool. Who else did I like? I thought Demi Moore looked really cool. It was like a
Yeah.
huge tie. That's what it was representing, like a
She got
tie.
a great facelift too, by the way.
Oh,
Like,
yes,
I
amazing.
need her doctor when the time comes. I need your doctor because she looks natural and good. Okay.
Yes, and then probably the final, I would say, I really enjoyed Nicki Minaj.
I didn't
I
see her
liked
dress.
hers.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was similar to something of Rihanna's, but it had more like it was pinstripe, but it had a lot of flowers on it on the
Are you a
side.
Barb? Are you a Barb?
I am a Barb.
I could tell when I said Cardi B, you had zero reaction. I said, there's something going on
No,
here.
to be honest, I still like Cardi B. I love the outfit. I wasn't crazy about the color.
No, the green. Okay,
I like
gotcha.
the hair a lot. I like the fit. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't crazy about the color. I think because there was green on the
Oh,
red carpet, I think it like blended in with the green of the outfit. I think
mm-hmm.
sometimes it clashes, you know, how they say like never wear green um to any type of, you know, television or something you're being recorded. So I
It's
think
green.
it maybe if it wasn't green, but you know who I did like that was similar to hers, but a different color? Angela Bassett.
Oh, Angela Bassett. I love her.
Yes, hers
I
looked
love her.
amazing. So I thought it was a good Met Gala. I was very happy. Minus the rain, I felt bad for everyone trying to duck and dodge the rain, but thank God they, you know, everyone got through. Looked like everyone had a good time too.
And Sierra's face. I loved how pretty. Like, I just think Sierra is so pretty.
She looked gorgeous.
She's a
Her and
beauty.
Russell, they minus the contacts. I wasn't crazy about the contacts.
Yeah, she don't need it.
Um, yeah, she don't need that. She's beautiful without them. Like, but her
But that
outfit,
face.
that oh my God, that jaw, like her, just
Hmm.
her features, and then the hair. I like that she did like a short hair. It was
Hmm.
something different we don't see a lot, so
Yeah.
it was A
Okay.
plus.
Little
I
Met
thought.
Gala talk.
Yeah, you know, some Met Gala. Um, but you know, one thing I want to talk about that you have coming out that I'm so excited about is Run.
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 Oh yeah, I'm so excited about that movie. Oh my God, it's gonna be in the theaters too. It's not a Tubi, not no shade of Tubi, but it's exciting to have a premiere, red carpet, your friends, your peers can come out and see you. And it starts off like Girls Trip and it ends up being like a horror film, like an invasion, aliens.
Yes.
And the CGI and everything, they're taking their time with it to make it look really good. But I was there when the aliens were like working and doing their scenes, and it was so amazing and cool to see. And the girls, let me tell you something, they acted their asses off. My best friend Annie Alonso, she's the one that fought for me to be in the film, and she thank you for that, Annie, my best friend. Erica Mena, let me tell you, Erica Mena is a good actress. She really is.
Yes.
She killed it. Like she's a natural. She really is. Erica Pinkett, another one, so good. Drew Sidora from Housewives did her thing. And let me tell you, we had us as a group, a girl group. I love those girls. We have a group chat amongst us, and we really had a good time working together. Marcus Houston did his thing. Chris Stokes is a perfectionist, and he makes everything look beautiful. So I cannot wait for y'all to see this in theaters coming soon. And I
Yes.
can't wait for you to see what happens to my character.
I'm so excited because the preview was like left me just like, oh my God, when is this coming out? Like it, like you said, it's well done. It's not like you
Yeah.
said, it wasn't rushed. You all took your time with it. Like it's good acting, it's good effects, it's everything we want in a movie. And I feel like it's something we haven't had in a while for a movie.
Yes.
So I like something different that, you know, because everything I feel like is sort of the same in today's time.
But
But
we've never
I'm
seen one like
super,
this.
no,
And
we
and the
never seen.
I thought it was gonna come out in June, but now I'm hearing like August. So I that's because they just like again, Chris Stokes wants it to be perfect, and I don't want him to cut any corners, so I'm okay with it. Although I can't wait to see it. Like we keep begging him, like, can we just see a scene? He's like, well, if I show you a scene, you're gonna want to see the rest. Like, no, we want to see it. Like we're dying to see the film. Like we're really proud of it. We shot it up in Big Bear, and while we were up there, we were all staying in cabins. Like it was kind of creepy. but a fire started those big bear fires. So we had to
Yeah.
evacuate from the backside of the mountain. Like our cars, everything was covered in soot. It was really scary, but um, I do think this is going to be a project where people can see me in a different light. I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like, and I love the title. Like, it's just run. Like, you don't
Mhm.
need nothing more. It's just
Yep,
it
run.
explains it all. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it's exciting. Like, I was talking to Drew about it, and I was like, "Yo, this is." Once I seen the preview, I was like, "This is one for the books." I'm excited.
Isn't Drew doing her thing this season on Housewives? She
Um,
looks really good like extra good this season.
she does, and that's my next question. I want to ask. It's Sweet 16 for Real Housewives of Atlanta. You've been out on the cast as well as a friend of the cast. What do you think of this new season of the new blood that are permanent housewives? And like, what are your have you been even catching like staying up to date with it?
Yeah. So I've been working on Carlos King's show, Reality with the King. So on Mondays,
Hmm.
they've been having me kind of guest host with them. And so I've been watching. This is the most I've watched it since I left season seven. Well, since my one season. So I didn't know if I'd like it, but I do actually. I think the new girls are bringing it. I think Angela Oakley is owning everybody. She is like, at first I
Yes.
thought, eh. And I thought it was gonna be like Kelly and Britt and all them, but no. I thought first of all I thought it was gonna be Portia's show, but no, it's not. Then I thought it was gonna be Shamia's show, but then Shamia I think started off really hot, but kind of has fizzled off in these last couple episodes. But she's still good, right? But that damn Angela Oakley. She stands
Yes.
10 toes down. All those girls are being mean girls to her and trying to gang up on her for whatever reason. And she's like handling them with grace. I love a girl that can like get your ass together without having to cuss and go gutter with it. And she is doing it. She is the best addition to the Atlanta Housewives in many, many, many years, I think.
I agree with you because I wasn't expecting her like in the beginning she was like a slow burner almost
Slow,
like
exactly.
and I really appreciated it because she's coming for them. It's not she's coming for them. She's just rebuttaling what they're doing to her, like saying to her. But like you said, she's saying in the most eloquent way that is not like demeaning or, like going really low. She keeps it nice and professional, which I like that. I respect that. But I think it's a good season so far, and I would love you back one day, Claudia, even as a permanent friend.
You know,
Like,
I might need to go down there and go have a little lunch with Drew.
yeah,
Just have a little
you
chit
know,
chat. And I reach out to Angela and Kelly. I've sent them DMs and they responded. I'm like, yo, y'all are killing it. I'm obviously not a fan of Brit on the show. I just think she's coming off just way too trashy.
it's
And
true
I
love
think,
and hip hop.
yeah, and it's like, show us your relationship with your husband. Show us your relationship with your friends. Why is every scene about you being mean? And I think she's trying too hard to get a moment to be iconic. And the way that you be iconic is just let the moment come to you. Don't try to force it. Because I had high hopes for her in the beginning, but she just gets on my nerves. So people say I hate her. I don't hate her. I don't hate any of them, but she is annoying to me. And I don't like
Yeah.
that mean girl. Like I don't see what Angela Oakley did unless there's some huge thing they're not showing us to make all these girls kind of gang up on this woman and then try to like comfort her all the time. I don't like it. I don't like bullies like that. And that's what made my scene at season seven. The reason why I even had that scene with Nene is because I saw the other girls bullying Demetria and I stood up for her.
Hmm.
And because of that, it became a big deal. But I don't like that. I think that's it's low brow, it's low vibrational. I don't like it. But Angela
Definitely.
Oakley holding her own. I would love to be in a scene with her. She's dope.
Yeah, I would. You're right. Like Angela Oakley, I was not expecting to like her. Not saying I wouldn't like her, but
Right.
not to be my favorite. And literally, she became my favorite. Um, but speaking of reality, TV, I want to ask, Traders is such a huge show right now. Would you ever be interested in it? And if you
Yeah.
had the choice, would you want to be a faithful or would you want to be a traitor?
I don't know. I don't know which one I'd rather be. I think I have a decent poker face sometimes.
Hmm.
Um, of course, you want to be in the good side, the faithfuls, but then the traitors, it would probably be more fun. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But it would probably be hard to like hide that because my face would probably be like, "Hmm." You know what I mean? Like I might give it away. But it's funny, I am in touch with NBC casting because they did Deal or No Deal, Deal or No Deal Island, and the casting director said we want to put you on something else. So I have mentioned that. So hopefully that will happen soon. I definitely want to do the show, so I'm putting it out there, NBC. I would love to do another
Uh,
show with you guys. I've done Deal or No Deal. I've hosted Miss Universe. I've been on Miss USA. I've been on all these other shows, Deal or No Deal Island. I think we need to add traders to the list of shows.
I think you would be amazing as a faithful or I think a trader, like you said, I think you have a really good poker face, but I think it depends on who the other traders are with you. That
Yeah.
really kind of makes it what it is, or how you could kind of poker face it. Because some of them were bad this past season, where I'm
Really?
like,
I
oh
have to
my
watch it.
God. I'm like,
I'm really good at reading people though, so I think I'd probably be better being a faithful because I'm to figure out who the trader is. Like what you do working as a talk show host or a host, your job is to kind of like read people, like if they give you an answer and go a little deeper, like, nah, I don't think they told me everything. I think there's more to that. I'm really, really good at that. So
yeah,
maybe a faithful. And plus I'm so faithful.
definitely. Right? Well, I got two more questions for you because I know you're a busy person. You stay busy, which I love.
I'm
You
gonna get my
you
nails
hustle.
done, and then I have dinner with the girls tonight. Then I gotta pack for 2 weeks. Then I gotta catch a plane tomorrow, and then I gotta go on this like six city tour thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, you stay busy, which I love. But I want to talk about during COVID, you did cocktails with Queens. I want to know how did you enjoy it? Because I thought it was so refreshing seeing you, Vivica, Lisa Ray, and Selena Johnson.
Mhm.
How was it? And like whose idea was it? Because it was so refreshing. It was something that was needed. Um, and it was our new normal for a while.
It was. I'm so grateful for that opportunity. So I had a show with Fox Soul, a solo show where I would just do one-on-one interviews in the studio. And we had a lot. It was like just starting. I remember I had a couple big interviews, 400,000 views, 1 million views. Like we were doing our thing, and then COVID hit. And then they were like, all right, go home and we're gonna like figure it out and do it over Zoom, which I'm like, oh, I finally got a studio show. I was getting cute money and I loved getting dressed up and being in studio in LA. So we had to re focus and remix it all. So anyways, we went during COVID, no one had anything to watch. People were running out of stuff on Netflix to watch. So we would just like try to come up with different themes. And there was a Monday night conversation. I'm friends with Vivica Fox and Lisa Ray. I know them both. And my producer, Justin Hart, suggested Selena Johnson and put us all together. And he came up with a theme for the night. It was supposed to be just for one night. Cocktails with
Hmm.
Queens night on Out Loud with Claudia Jordan, my show, and then having a theme. Well, at the end of the episode, we had clicked so well that I immediately called the head of programming, the manager, station manager, James Dubose, and I said, "Hey, I think we need to do this like more. Like this needs to be a show." And he's like, "Okay, do you really want to give up your show to bring other people in?" I said, "I'm a team player. I don't have the ego where no, it's my show, me, me, me." I said, "No, I really believe in this, and I think if we can do a stronger show with four of us, I'm totally fine with it." So I went back, I called Vivica. She's like, "Girlfriend, we got like millions of views." And she had a podcast at the time. She's like, "I'll do it, but it can't be for free." This I'm like, "No, no, I'm gonna get you some money." So I went back to the network and I asked, and I'm like, "Listen." And they said they worked something out. We got them paid. And then they came back next week and then we went viral like damn near the whole time of COVID. And what really makes me feel good is I knew the ladies surface level, right? But
Hmm.
you sign on every Monday in the middle of an international pandemic where we feel like the world is ending. We saved each other. And then we hear from the viewers that y'all saved us and our sanity during a really difficult time. You got us through COVID was one of the biggest compliments I've ever had. That, people weren't getting dressed up anymore. They were just wearing sweats. They were just gaining weight, being at home. And we had a reason every Monday to get dressed up and to like get out of our own funk and put on a dress and put on some makeup and do our hair and kind of give some relief in the middle of a really looking back, we've been through some shit in the last few years.
Yes.
So it just really, really grew. And we did over 3 years of episodes, and it just to this day. But I am working on something right now to bring back most of the queens. And so you may see a reboot somewhere soon. I am working on that right now. I've had meetings about it. I have someone that's interested, and I don't know why someone else, like more people didn't pick it up. It was a success. People wanted more of it. We don't have the real anymore. Like, where do you go to
Hmm.
see a talk show like that? We don't have that. So I do miss it. So if I can get it back on the air, a variation of it, it won't be all four of us, but I will make that happen. I'm
That's
working.
amazing. That's such great news because I felt like you would sooner or later have some kind of, like you said, a variation of it
Mhm.
because it was so needed and it
Yeah.
brought us so much joy and just something to watch that was entertaining. And it was someone like each of you all has something different
Yes.
that we needed, and you all brought something different to the table, which I love because,
Hmm.
it's sometimes, it's all like the same type of person. These are all so different, which I love.
I also love that we have celebrities that are friends with other celebrities, and nobody was afraid to talk about people and get into the story, which a lot of celebs, oh, I can't say that, I can't. No, we were fearless. Vivica, Lisa Ray, Selena, me, we all was like, listen, I may know them, but they were wrong. And you don't really see that level of honesty. So yeah, we will
Yeah.
be back.
Okay. Well, I'm so happy to hear that because yeah, y'all killed that. That
Thank
was
you.
one for the books. But finally to wrap up, Games Women Play, it's wrapping up, I know, the end of May,
Yep.
which, because you started in February, I know it's the end of May. Just want to ask you, what do you have planned for the rest of the year? And what do you still want to do in your career? Because you've accomplished so much,
Thank you.
so in different aspects as well. Just, reality TV, acting, podcasts, hosting. What else do you
Mhm.
want to do?
I want to produce more shows. I love producing shows where other people can get jobs. That was one of the things that really Fox Soul afforded me. I was able to create shows and put other people on. And I actually love that. I don't need to be on all the shows, but I just was on them. But like I brought the T.S. Madison show to Fox Soul, the most visible and famous, I would say, transgender woman talk show host. I got to bring her to Fox Soul and be a part of that, be executive producer on that. And that was to me, that's historic. Like anytime a glass
Definitely.
ceiling is broken, I'm with it, I want to do more of that. I'm working on a documentary right now. I can't really say what it's about because it is controversial, but expect that to be in the film festivals very soon. I want to finish that. I have a lot of ideas that I just needed a team around me, and I'm working on that. I want to produce a lot more. I want to be on a show like The View. Actually, I wanted to be on The View. So the next time someone quits or leaves that show, I need them to put me on. Sunny, that's my girl. We text each other sometimes. I love me some Whoop. I love all of them. Joy, all of them. Whoopi. I want to be on a show like that where we can we talk politics, social issues, celebrities. I love, love, love those kind of conversations. And I want to do more in the political fields. My friends want me to run for office. It may happen, it may not. I don't know, but I am definitely deeply involved in I care about
Hmm.
politics and I've been breaking it down on some of my platforms, like not politics for dummies, but I just put it in layman's terms when I can. I'm very, very passionate about that.
Yeah, I appreciate you do that because sometimes I don't understand what's going on. And reading and seeing your stuff, I actually could relate or understand it. So thank you for that.
Well, they do it on
Because,
purpose to keep less people, stop more people from voting. If you don't know what's going on, you're like, well, I don't want to vote because I don't want to vote for the wrong thing. They do it on purpose. They make it confusing. They even when you go to vote on ballot issues, they make it seem like you're voting for something if you say yes, but it's really you're voting against something. And I don't like that. I think they need to make it, they don't want more people voting. They don't.
yeah, definitely.
Well, one
Well,
side doesn't. Yeah.
yeah, agreed there, right?
Mhm.
Well, Claudia, I want to thank you so much for your time. I can't wait to see the play this Saturday in Chicago. Hopefully, get to meet you
Oh
somehow, maybe
yeah,
bump
I'll
into
come out.
you.
I'll come out to the side of the stage and meet you. I would love to. We'll get a
Okay,
picture.
yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll definitely link up. And then yeah, best of luck on the rest of the tour, the rest of the year. Like I said, all your endeavors because you're still killing it, and I love that
Thank
you're
you.
continuous doing everything in your career. But it's Nick Gallo, the guy you know, here with the talented Claudia Jordan.
Thank you. See you next time. Bye.
Thanks, guys.